Hey, peace and love, Sister Nzinga here from Flowing and Growing with Sister Nzinga. Peace and love, everybody. I hope everybody's well. Today is Talk About It Tuesday, so let's talk about it. So first I want to thank all my subscribers. Thank you so much for being interested in some truths and some information that will kind of help you free yourself, to help you emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Thank you for those that are watching, listening, sharing, caring. I'm just so grateful. So today I'm down here by the river, just kind of relaxing for right now. I'm going to do a little workout later on. And just want to stop by here. I just want to come to like a peaceful place. It's quiet except for, you can hear a little music from across the river, and you can hear all the birds in here. So it's a beautiful thing. So we want to talk about, the fact that everything that I'm going to include myself because, I'm born in this world. Everything that we know, those that I'm just going to speak specifically for those who are in America, and it could be other places, because when those places we were, they enslaved our people, but the other countries they were colonized, which is still the same thing. They control your life pretty much. But everything that you know came from somebody else. Everything that you know, bug, is someone else's idea. You understand what I'm saying? So. We went to their schools and they created the textbook. They created the alphabet. Okay, we went to go to their colleges and they have these programs already set up. We work at their place. What they show on TV, what's in the news, everything is somebody else's idea. So it goes on like literally for generations and generations and generations. So just think about that. That's something still to think about. There's not much room. I'm just saying that nobody here has done anything creative and showed themselves in many different ways by creating their own businesses and things like that. So those are the people I'm not talking about. But for the most part, those of us that just have just gone to school, got a job, the house with the picket fence, white picket fence kind of idea, living the lives of other people. So whenever a star comes out, those people are creating it. We as a people. We were ripped of our names, our ideas, our culture, all that type of stuff. And what we're doing is following someone else's idea. And this is what I'm saying. There is still a slavery. It's not a slavery of shadow, but there still is a slavery. It's mental slavery, because everything that you've been told comes from somebody else. And most people just kind of just do whatever they told. And in one of my videos, I was just saying these are not that when they tell you that this is the that. You have to understand that those are just suggestions. It's not just something that we really have to do. But the point I'm making now is that we were told everything, from generation to generations. And so not to be disrespectful, but our parents lied to us, because sometimes our parents know certain things. They know there ain't no Santa Claus. They know that Christopher Columbus didn't discover America. And blah 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 on and on. People have different levels of knowledge. But there is lots of stuff that people know, but they still continue to live the lie. You see what I'm saying? This is true. There's a lot of stuff that people know, but they still continue to live the lie. And that's a choice. So when I became a mother, I refused to lie to my children. So I didn't tell them there wasn't no Santa Claus, wasn't no Easter Bunny, ain't no Halloween, there's all that stuff. And we didn't have to participate in that stuff. Because sometimes when they tell you that, it's really your choice. You understand that? So if it's your choice, I know everybody does it, and but that doesn't mean that you have to do it. Have some own ideas of your own, or just take those days, as vacation, just from life. Because most of the time, if you live in a society that's similar to this one, in the USA and abroad, it's hectic, and you're always like on this wheel. So instead of participating in those things, the time that you would take to go shop, to buy, the this, the that, send this, wrap this, or whatever it is, decide that you don't want to do it. If you really don't want to do it, it's a lie. So why do we continue to do it? So there's so many things, and like I said, unfortunately, our mothers, our fathers, our grandparents, everybody has perpetuated this lie and continues to lie of us. That's why we're in the condition that we are in today, because we had somehow told us that this is so. And so what we did, we just said, yeah, this is so. And I'm not trying to be rude, disrespectful for anybody, but just think about it. The reality is that, yes, this is, whatever they said is so, is so. That's just just the way it is. Living the life, you're just involved in the life in society, then whatever they say is so. So we have to admit it. that we have just been lied to all of our lives, and the people that we trusted as, as our teachers, our doctors, our lawyers, politicians, all this kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not saying all these people, but if you look underneath their pick up the skirt, how they say look underneath the skirt, a lot of these people don't give a damn about you. And so a lot of people have come up, they got all this stupid thing called these Karens. So there's a whole bunch of these people out here that's like that. Not to say there's some people who are not like that, that are, kind of some type of human being, have some morals and feel about justice and equality for everybody. But, come on. So I'm just saying, so we just have to admit the fact that this society has lied at us over for generations and generations, and that we have got to stop perpetuating these lies. And the fact is that we are free to be able to make other choices. We are free to make choices. We really do not have to do everything that they say. I mean, it's your own personal thing that you feel, if I don't celebrate Christmas, such going to feel some kind of way. I mean, you have to let them feel some kind of way. You need to start doing some things that's best for yourself. And it's not being selfish. It's called thinking. Thinking. That's all this think. It ain't illegal yet. Clearly. That we have to admit that we've been bamboozled. You know what I'm saying? And maybe still you still make, you're happy with your life and so on and so on. So, but the reality is that, it's not really about us. You come to a point that you're content with this mess here. But just think about our children. We have to set up, it's a responsibility that we have to our people and for the future of our children. So, just admit it, And so it seems like, so I'm not saying like, you go to the mall and, there may be like, there's a rack of 10 skirts, 18 pair of pants and blah, blah, blah. So, of course, we got choices. But then all those choices are not something that we created. You see what I'm saying? That's the point. It's not something that not even our people created. Not just me personally, but it's not something that our people has created. So we're pouring all of our money away from ourselves. So, yeah, I mean, you understand what I'm saying? We have to think about that. Other cultures, they support themselves by spending money with themselves. But we don't have people, in line to buy the products that we use because someone else has told us that this is what we need. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Well, got the glasses on. It was an ant. Oh, excuse me. I'm outside. This is live. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah, and so when you're in nature, boy, I'm in their space right now. That was funny. So excuse me about that. But yeah, so we have to think about, that it's not something that's pouring anything into our community, and even in our neighborhoods, we used to have mom and pop stores. People in the community owned the stores. Even when you just go to the store, get some milk, some bread, and little stuff, little junk, what. That money's not going towards anything that benefits you as a person. But other cultures are doing that. Everything that we do, I know, Chinese people start coming up with this eyelash stuff, and okay, that's their idea. They're making money off it, and then we doing it. Okay, they came up with the thing for all these fingernails with this acrylic stuff. That's not our idea. They came up with it, and we like it, and we support it. I mean, there has to be, if you're concerned. I mean, if you ain't concerned about, your people, yourself, the future of our children, so, then I guess I'm not talking to you. But I'm just saying, but if you are concerned, about the future of our people, we have to make a change. We have to make a change and start doing things that benefits our people. You really have to just make a choice that when, or just tweak it to your own self, okay? Because I'm saying, like, okay, say for Christmas, I don't celebrate Christmas. I'm sorry, I don't celebrate none of the holidays that they have created for me because they have nothing to do with me and me and mine. And so I don't. But that's my choice. Okay, so you can make a choice too. You can celebrate Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is a beautiful holiday for us as a people. Beautiful holiday. And so, you can celebrate Kwanzaa. Or just tweak it for your own thing. Because sometimes we know for sure that some people go into debt because they're just trying to have this, I don't know why they do it, because of whatever reason. I'm not going to sit and try to talk about anybody and judge. For whatever reason, they go into debt. You overspend, what you have. And to use your credit card and so forth. And then here the first of the year, you come with all this 25%, interest and all this stuff. It's going to take you a couple months to pay off it. And, pay it off. You're going to have, you're in debt. And so just tweak it, you know. So if you don't have to buy the Christmas tree, because like Christmas trees used to be $10 and $15, Christmas tree could be $50 and $60 now. So you don't have to do the Christmas tree, okay? You don't have to buy gifts for people beyond your means, and buy your kids something when they deserve it, like and let them earn it, like based on the time that they do well in school, or if they play a sport that they've done well or something like that. Don't think that the only time that you need to reward your children is when somebody else tell you, like I said, it ain't your idea. When doing what you told, when someone else told you that you need to celebrate Christmas, you got to do this. Think about when you want to do it for yourself. As the children earn it. But okay, getting back to you tweaking it. Like I said, you don't have to have a Christmas tree. Just put some lights up somewhere or whatever. Like spend within your means, and and give get to the children, explain them take time out to explain it to the children about the reality of what the holiday is. But you have to tell them the truth. I don't know why they picked this particular time. They picked it at the end. Well, I do know why. It was a financial choice that they made to pick it at the end of the time, because they count on all the money that's being made during Christmas time. So that's why it was really chosen to be on this particular date, because if you look at the information, Jesus Christ was not born on December 25th. Okay, so this is lies on lies on lies on lies on lies. So what I'm just saying is that understand that it's not your fault. That everybody, including me, has been lied to. Just that I've just as I've learned truths, I just live my truth. So if you want to do something, take the time and learn about your own self, learn about your culture, about your history. Join some people, on all these different pages on Facebook, of people are talking some positive information about uplifting yourself, about finding yourself, and you don't have to really go and pay nobody else, because everything that you need is inside of you. So it's not about you going to pay to have this workshop, this person, or whatever that stuff done. Just study yourself. Spend time with just yourself. Everything we need is inside of us. Have quiet time to yourself. Talk to the Most High. So just take the time to do that for yourself, and be willing to make a change. Because most of the time when you make a change, and it always comes out better for yourself. You make a change to improve yourself. You don't have to keep doing what everybody else does. There's so many people who do what they do things because this is what everybody else does. I can tell you some stories about when I was young, coming up, and I did things because all my girlfriends was doing this thing, and I went on and did it too. But I got busted. Yep, they sure did. Locked me up. I'm up here trying to steal something. Yeah, so yeah, I admit it. Yeah, I did, because some friends I was hanging out with back then, that's what they did, and I said, let me try it too. But it was dumb, because I had some hair grease, something for the hair. I forgot what I even had, but it was dumb stuff. So, one thing, my mom don't look at this, because my mom to this day still doesn't know that my sister rescued me. I called my sister. But anyway, excuse me, I digress. Let me change the subject here. But y'all, just love up on yourself and find out what you need about yourself, and want for yourself, what you want for your sister and brother. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about us making changes. And then America is not the only place that you can live at. There's so many other places that you could live, and you would get so much more for your money. You would have much more peace. You would have fresher food, clean air, all those things, But I'm just saying, just think about the fact, y'all. It's just that we have to admit the fact that everything that we know, we've been told by somebody else, and it has nothing to do with us. And for those, like I said, those that know about the history, they're studying themselves and blah, blah, blah. I'm not talking to you, but I'm talking about for the majority of people. So we have to, first of all, admit the fact that, that we have been lied to, we continue being lied to, and it's our responsibility to go and find out some information about yourself, about your history, about your culture, and then know that you are free to make choices. Whatever is being told to you are suggestions, okay? They do not control your pocket. You drive to the store, you order online, you take the money out your pocket and pay for certain things. It's your choice. Just think about the fact that they soul food. They the ones that told us that we call this thing soul food. These are the foods we eat, but this is based on the fact that this little scraps they used to give us a long time ago. So now this is soul food. Your name comes from white people. Most of us. I corrected my name. I was grateful my parents had gave me a nice little name. It was cute, Kim Maria. But I said, I look in the mirror, I feel my soul. I'm like, I ain't no Kim Maria. So I corrected my name. So I'm just saying that there's so many things we could talk about to show that everything that we do and we say and we go and we eat, all this stuff has been someone else's idea. It's time for us to take back our freedom, to make choices for ourselves, and to know the truth. And when you know the truth, live your truth. It's okay. It's really okay if you decide that you don't want to celebrate Christmas. It's okay that, you know, on St. Patrick's Day and everybody in your office is wearing green, that you don't want to wear green. It's okay. It's okay for you to be able to make decisions that, you know, if all your family eat meat, you decide that you just don't want to eat meat, that you just don't want to do it. Well, I just eat it because they eat it. No, it's okay for you not to do that. It is okay. You know, it's okay to not have a brand new iPhone. It's okay that, you know, that you shop at secondhand stores. You know, it's okay that, you know, right now you just moved into a new apartment. You know, you're trying to get yourself together, and some of your furniture is from a used store. Do you know there's so much beautiful used stuff that are used at these Goodwills and stuff like that? There's some good stuff there. Some good stuff there. So it's okay for your life to be what you want it to be, for you to live your life the way according to what you want your life to be. It's okay to be different from your siblings. It's okay that, you know, if your parents are, you know, want you to go to college and do this, and maybe you want to do something different, it's okay. It's about communication. Talk to them and let them know that, you know, you just have other ideas. It's okay to be you. You have been created as the most beautiful human being. We all are, because the Most High don't make no mistakes. We're all beautiful in our own way, and it's okay to be you. What's that thing I had on my I always got these little signs that say things. To be, okay, to wish to be, to dream of the person you want to be is to waste the beautiful person that you are. To dream of the person you want to be is to waste the beautiful person that you are. I'm going to end there. Peace and love, everybody. I love y'all. And thank you for the subscribers. Please push the notification bell so whenever Tuesday, when I get this thing up here rolling on my Tuesdays, that you'll be able to know that it's ready, and come and listen, please. Thank you for listening. Thank you for liking and sharing and caring. All right, signing out. Peace and love, Sister Nzinga.